All right, good evening, everyone. For tonight, we had a special request. Well, first off, welcome to Miss Taylor's math class. Um, welcome. Another night of math mania or just doing some math problems. Anywho, I had a special request tonight um, to do some volume and surface area problems of prisms and pyramids. So I just got just a couple of problems that I'm going to do tonight. So if you know anyone who's interested, just go ahead and tag them in or share this video, and we're going to go ahead and get started with our work tonight. Okay, so hopefully the person is on. I'm not sure. If you're in the comments, say hey so I know who's on here. Okay, so here's the first question. All right, so for this question here, it says find the surface area of each square pyramid. So first off, let's talk about finding the surface area. When you're looking for area, you just use your basic area functions. So whatever the shape is, you just find the area of that. When it comes to surface area, there are several surfaces, so you got to find the area for each individual surface. So there are special formulas for this, but if you don't know the formula, go with what you understand. Understand the concept of finding the surface area. So if I highlight the surfaces that I see here, we have 5 surfaces. And let's say you're trying to wrap this like wrapping paper. So I'm going to use different colors. So we have this bottom surface here. Okay. We have that bottom surface. And then we have the surface of the triangle that's in the back. I want you to see them all, so I need to trace them all. And then we have the triangle that is on the side over there. Like, make sure you get a visual of them all. We have the triangle here in the front. Okay. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4 surfaces. And then we have, let's do another color. Let's do this blue right here. We have this triangle here. And I don't know if y'all can see all that. So we have all of those triangles as our surfaces. So what we need to do is find the surface of them all. Y'all hold on for one moment. Okay. I was trying to message the person who wanted me to do this for them. Let me message that person. That way they'll know that I'm on. Give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds. Okay. All right, so let's get started again. Sorry about this. So we have all of these surfaces. So let's start with the triangles. And first, here's another way to look at it. You can separate all of this. You can lay the picture out. Right now it's a 3D picture, but you can lay it out. So what I can do is take this surface It's a square pyramid, so I could draw a square at the bottom. And they say it's 8 feet. And if it's a square, that means it's 8 feet all around. Okay, this is 8 feet. And this side is 8 feet. And then attached to each side is a triangle. You have, and let me do the different colors that I did before. So first off, this was red. So let's put this back in red. And then we have all the different triangles. We had the one in the back, which was blue. We had the one to the side, which is green. We have the one in the front, which I made yellow. Hi, Chris. This is for you, honey. So, I'm doing the surface area one for you. This is a square pyramid. And so we're working on the surface area, okay? Alright, and then I did another. We have another one. This is the blue one. Like the aqua, I guess. I don't know what color that is. Anywho, they told you for the red one, the height of this triangle is 16. So we're going to make this 16 feet. And I hope you can see that good. Krista, is this making sense to you right now? So far we have to find the surface area. We're going to have to find the area of each one of these shapes. So we're going to do this problem. We're going to do 5 different problems. Which is really not that much. But I'm going to break it. This is how I like to break it down to students because it's hard memorizing a lot of formulas. And I know that there is a formula for this. But it's better just to understand what is surface area. So I'm going to do the colors. So let's start with this first, not the triangle. Let's start with the actual base. So the base is a square. So the base of this pyramid is a square. In order to find the area of the square, it is side times the side. So each side is 8 feet. So it's going to be 8 times 8. So that's going to be 64 square feet. Okay, so we're not done. So on the inside of this pyramid, so far we have 64 square feet. And that's here at the bottom. So that takes care of our red. So I'm going to shade it in. After I get an answer, I'm going to shade it in. Alright, so that's what the red is, 64 square feet. Now, let's do the yellow that's here in the front. So the area of the yellow triangle, the area is going to be 1/2 base times the height. The base is 8 feet because everything is going to be 8 feet because we're working with a square. So the base of the triangle is 8 feet and the height of the triangle is 16. And that's going to be true for each one of the triangles. So the base is 8 feet and the height is 16 feet. Okay, so this is A equals 1/2 8 times 16. Now, you can multiply 8 times 16, or you can start with 8 times 1/2. Either way, whatever you feel more comfortable with. What do you feel comfortable with, Chris? That way, let me do it the way you feel comfortable. Yes, ma'am. I see in my mom's page is Kyla. Oh, sorry, you're Kyla. Okay, I'm sorry, Kyla. So, Kyla, tell me, because there's a delay, so I won't know your answer until like probably a second or two after you say it or whatever. It's just a delay. Anywho, how do you like to multiply a fraction into 2 whole numbers? What do you like to do? Tell me that in the comments. Kyla, are you typing? Are you hear me? Okay, so I'll just go ahead and do it because I'm not sure if you can hear me. I know you can hear me, but are you going to answer the question? Anywho, I'll just go ahead and do it. So 16 times 8, because you're in the 7th grade, I don't know if you can use a calculator. So I'm just going to do this by hand. Oh, I like the way you're doing it. Just put... Okay, so you put that, you do 8 times 16, you put the 1/2 under. Okay, so I'll do 16 times 8, which is going to be 48, carry the 4, and then you get 128. So far I have 1/2 times 128, and I think what you're saying is you do 128 divided by 2, and so when you do that, you end up with 64 square feet. Okay, I see what you put. Okay, so Kyla, that means that the yellow one is 64 square feet. So we did the yellow one. Now, because this is a square pyramid, all of the other triangles are going to be the same area, surface area. So the green one is going to be 64 square feet. And so is the blue one. It's going to be 64 square feet. And this kind of teal color is 64 square feet. Okay? And I just wrote that differently. So what we have to do now is just add them all together. Or in this particular case, everything is 64. It just worked out like that. So we got 64 really times 5, and I hope that makes sense. Just let me know in the comments if it does or does not. So 64 times 5, because we got everything is 64 including the square. So we got 20 carry the 2, that's going to be 320 square feet. Okay, now you have to let me know this is making sense to you. Okay, so it says okay, and also for my test we have to put the exponents. So for our answer we have to put it in units. Okay, so that means you write your answer as 320, and you put feet, and then you put the exponent 2 like that. That's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm thinking. That's what you're saying to me. All right, so I think we are good so far. So Kyla, was this problem okay with you? Were you able to understand how I found the surface area of this square pyramid? Okay. All right, I'm going to go to a different one. This one, they want you to find the volume of this pyramid here. The volume of the pyramid. Now, anytime you're working with the pyramid, the formula is going to be V equals 1/3, and then there's going to be a capital B and then the H. Now, capital B, and you probably already know this, stands for the area of the base. And then, of course, H stands for height. So looking at this particular picture here, my base is a triangle. My base is a triangle. And because you're in the 7th grade, they give you certain information. And so I had to make sure I found a problem that gave you the information that you would see in your class. So, looking at this base, and let me make my ink a little thicker. So I'm going to highlight this picture here. Let me make it way thicker than that. A little bit thicker. Here we go. So the base is this particular portion here. So we're going to focus on that first. The base is a triangle. So my base, my capital B, is a triangle. Okay? And then so the area of the triangle is A equals 1/2 base times the height. And we're talking about the base of that triangle and the height of that triangle. So the base of the triangle is 12 inches. And then the height of the triangle is 10 inches. So the area of the base is going to be A is equal to 1/2 12 times 10. And so I'm calculating the way you say. You say you do 12 times 10 and then you divide by 2. So this would give you 120 divided by 2, which is 60. Okay, so this is going to be 60 square inches so far. That's what we have. All right. But we know volume is going to be cube. So let's go back to our problem up here. Let's go to this part. What is the value of the capital B? The capital B is going to be 60 square. No, hold on. That's not how you write it. You said y'all do 60 inches squared with the exponent. So the capital B, we're going to take this and we're going to plug it in right here. Okay? So now this height, the height that you see right here in this problem is going to be the height of the pyramid. So H is the height of the pyramid. So the height of this pyramid is 17 inches. So H is equal to 17 inches. So we're going to put it into our formula. V equals 1/3. The base is going to be 60 and the height is 17. So in order to do this, we're going to say V equals 60 times 17 and we're going to divide it by 3. So let's do the math over here. And again, I think in 7th grade, I don't believe you are allowed to use calculators, but then again, I don't know. But let's just say you're not. So let's do 60 times 17. We get 0, 42, placeholder, 0, 6, and we get 0, 2, and 10. So far we have V equals 1020 divided by 3. And then you get 3, that's 9. 1, bring down to 2, that's going to be 4. 12, 0, bring down the other 0, 0. So the volume is going to be 340 and it's going to be inches cubed. All right, Kyla, let me know. What do you think so far? Am I going too fast or this looks familiar? We need to go back over it and give me some feedback. Oh, wait, I didn't see that comment. I'm sorry. It says, wait, why are we multiplying 64 by 5, though? And then it says, I'm okay. I was just want to know where 5 came from in number 1. I didn't get that part. Everything else I'm okay with. Okay, let's go back to number 1. I'm sorry. I didn't even see that comment because my thing is not updating. Okay, let's go back to number 1. My bad, honey. So the reason why we multiplied by 5 because we have 5 surfaces, okay? Let's number them. We have 1. This would be let me shade them all in. We got this one right here. And then we got this we got this one right here. And then we have this one here. Alright, so how many surfaces do I have? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Now, the only reason I'm multiplying them by 5 is because all of them have a surface area of 64. Okay? Otherwise, I just would have added them all together. I would have said 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 64 plus 64. And then I would have got the 320 like that. Okay? So tell me what you think about that explanation. Okay. I see why we did that now. Okay. Alright. So, I mean, because it's a square pyramid, it worked a lot like that. We could do a different example with like a rectangular pyramid. Um, but I do have a triangular pyramid coming up. Okay. So now I'm going to go to the third question. I'm assuming you're okay with question number 2 about the volume of the triangular pyramid. Okay. Now, just so you know, this is how we name the pyramids. It's their name based on the base. So this base was a square. So this is a square pyramid. Okay. And then this picture is a triangular pyramid. I don't even know if you care about this, but yeah. But if you know what the base is, you'll know how to handle it. So they name it based on the base. You know what to do. So this one here, now we're switching shapes. This is going to be a prism, but this is a triangular prism. Okay, so how did I know it was a triangular prism? If it's a prism, that means that either the front and the back picture are going to be the same, or the top and the bottom are going to be the same. And so looking at this picture here, I have a triangle that's here. And I'm going to say this is my left side of the triangle. And then on the right hand side, I have another triangle. And I'm highlighting them in red. And they're exactly the same. And as a matter of fact, this dot here, it's a right triangle, which is a good thing. We can handle that. Okay? So when you're trying to find the volume of a prism, the formula is V equals the area of the base times the height. So in this particular case, my base is a triangle because it's a triangular prism. So I need to do area of the base is going to be A equals, and I put an arrow so you know the area of the base. Area of the base is 1/2 the base of the triangle times the height of the triangle. Now they've already given us the information. This is the right triangle, and I'm going to draw it out here. I'm just going to flip it around. They gave us all the information they need. The short side is 3 feet. The longer side of the triangle is 4 feet. And the hypotenuse is 5 feet. The only information I need to calculate this area is the base and the height. I don't need the hypotenuse. It's there as a distractor. So you got to know the pieces of your triangle when you're looking at it. So the area is going to be equal to 1/2 times 4. Wait, hold on. Let me do it right. 1/2 times 3 times 4. So the area of the base is 3 times 4, because this is what you do, divided by 2, and you get 12 over 2. So the area of the base is going to be 6. So that's what we have so far, 6 feet squared. So now we need to figure out, well, what is the height of the prism? Now the height of the prism is going to be what is the height that separates the base from the right hand side to the left hand side. So you see this space in here? This space right in here. What is the length of that space? So Kyla, tell me, what's the length of the green line? And if you don't know, just say I don't know. 3 feet. 3 feet is correct. So 3 feet is going to be the height of the prism, okay? So that's because it separates the base on the right, the base on the left from the base on the right. So the height is going to equal 3 feet. So now I can put it all together. Now to calculate the volume, it's going to be V is equal to the area of the base, which is 6, times the height, which is 3, and you get 18 feet cubed. Okay? What are your thoughts so far? Is this question okay with you? All right, good. Okay, so now I have another one. This time I included one that did not have a picture, so we would actually have to draw the picture, because I did see in your work that you had questions that they gave you the words and you probably have to draw the pictures. So it wants you to find the volume as well, but this time they didn't give you a picture, so they said it's a square pyramid. So a square pyramid means that your base, not a pyramid, it's a prism. That means your base is going to be a square. So the top and the bottom is going to be a square. And it says a square pyramid measuring 6 kilometers along each edge of the base and is 5 kilometers tall. So I'm going to draw this picture for you. So let's draw a square. And it's something you probably have to do as well. And then I'm going to draw another square. And so now you got to connect it. So I'm going to use different colors to connect it. So we'll connect this vertex to this one. See if hopefully you understand this. And then we'll connect this one to this one. And then we'll connect this one here to this here. And then we'll connect this one to this one. And so we're all connected now. So now let's go through and let's label. It says that the square prism measuring 6 kilometers along each side, each edge of the base. So what they mean now is that it is 6 here, 6 here, 6 here, and 6 here, all along the blue. And of course that's up top as well because it's a square. Okay? Let me take that out. Let me put it right here so you know it's what it is. Now they're telling you, and the prism is 5 feet tall. So this is going to be 5 feet. So it's 5 feet here, 5 feet here, 5 feet for the red line, 5 feet for the green line. I don't know. Let's put it down here. Okay, so remember, all prisms have the same formula for the volume. So it's going to be V is equal to the area of the base times the height. And that's the height of the prism. So the area of the base in this case is a square. To find the area of a square, it is side times side. So in this case, it's going to be 6 times 6. The area is 36. In this case, 36 kilometers squared. Now, let's take this information and put it into the volume formula. So it's going to be V equals 36. And then the height is 5. And so we multiply. And we get 30, that's 15, 18. So the volume is 180 kilometers squared. Okay. So Kylo, do we understand this question here? Oh, wait, hold on. I messed up. Please. Get it together, Miss Taylor. It is not squared. What was I thinking? Cubed. Hopefully you caught that mistake. So, now, Kyla, do you understand what I did? Is it clear? Do we need to do more? Because I didn't do any more examples, but I could look up something if you need me to. Is that yes, please? You want me to do more? A cube. Oh, the cylinder. Oh, okay. Oh, those are easy. Okay, let's do it like this. All right. So for the cylinder, so a cylinder is just like a prism. Um, because in a cylinder, the base is a circle. So it's a circle up top and a circle at the bottom. Or if you're laying it on the side, it's a circle in the front, in the back, or the right or the left. Either way, both of the ends are circles. So that's going to be the base that we're going to use. So let me draw one. We have a circle, and then we have another circle. And then you just draw it here. So this is my cylinder. Okay, now the pieces of a cylinder, um, we could either have it with a diameter, let's say the diameter is 10, or I could say it could be a radius of 5. Okay, it really doesn't matter, you just need to know what to do. So let's do it like this. And let's say the height is, I don't know, um, 12. And let's just give it some units. It's going to be feet. So let's give it all feet. Okay, so if I would need it to find the volume, let's start with the volume. If I want to find the volume, then it's going to be V equals the area of the base times the height. And you always stick with this formula, area of the base times the height. If it's a prism, it's area of the base times the height. If it's a pyramid, it's 1/3 times the area of the base times the height. So everything needs to be considered for the base. So if I'm trying to find the volume, the area of the base is a circle. To find the area of a circle, it is pi r squared. Okay, so my diameter is 10, but my radius is 5. So r is equal to 5. So in order to find it, I do 3.14 times 5 squared. Now 5 squared is 25. So 3.14 times 25. So let's do the math for that. 3.14, 25 gets you 20. That's going to be 7. That's 15. Placeholder, which is 8, 2, 6. Add it together. 7, 5, 8, and 7, and 2 decimal places. So the area of the base is 78.57. And of course it's going to be feet squared, but we're not done. So the height of the pyramid is 12. Why did I pick a big number? Why did I pick like 8? We'll do 12. I'll be alright. So the volume is going to be 78.57. That's the area of the base. Times the height of the cylinder is 12. Okay, what did you say? Also on my test, have a triangular prism, but they all have different angles. It's so hard to identify the height, length, and width on the sides when it's on their sides. Okay, so I'll try to do one like that. But do you understand this one so far? Am I doing okay with giving you the explanation for the cylinder for a volume? Let me know. Meanwhile, I'm going to calculate this. It's 12, 14, 11, 17, 15. And we got 7, 5, 8, 7. It's going to be 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, 8, 9, and 2. Alright, so for this volume here, we have 942.84, and we're going to say feet cubed. Now, do y'all find the surface area of a cylinder? Let me know if you find the surface area of a cylinder. Because I just did the volume of a cylinder, but I haven't done the surface area. If I need to do the surface area, let me know. But I'm going to go to another one because you said that you say y'all have like a triangle. So I'm going to draw this triangle one because I did see one. You say when it's on its side. Triangular prism. Because we did one that was on its side. So I'm assuming it's going to be something like this. Because I did see one. I think something like this. I don't know. Okay, so let's connect stuff. So I'm connect this with this. And then I'll connect this one with this one. And then I'll connect this one with this one. Okay. And what I'll do is make this a right triangle. Because I did see one of the problems that you sent me. It was one like that. In the information you gave me earlier. So, let's make this 5. Let's make this 12. Make that 13. And then the height of the prism, we're going to go with a single digit this time. Let's make it 6. Okay, and we could just make all these meters. I don't know. Okay, so let me know if I'm on the right track, Kyla. So anywho, if I wanted to find the volume of this, remember I'm always working with it because it's a prism. This is a triangular prism. So because it's a prism, the volume is going to be the area of the base times the height. I'm still working with that. And so what is the base? The base in this case is a triangle. How do I find the area of a triangle? It's A equals 1/2 base times the height. So the base of the triangle, now I'm looking at this triangle that's at the bottom. Okay, so if I shade this in, okay, it's a right triangle. You can always redraw this stuff. So this is 5, this is 12, and then this side over here, this 13 is 13 down here as well. So this is going to be 13. But what information do I want? I just want the base of the triangle and the height of the triangle. I don't want the height of the prism, not yet. So this is going to be area equals 1/2. The base of the triangle is 5. The height of the triangle is 12. So this is going to be 5 times 12 divided by 2. And we get 60 over 2. And area is equal to 30. So that's going to be 30 square meters. But we're not done. If I want to find the volume, remember the volume is going to be the height. It has to be the height of the prism. The height separates the top base from the bottom base. In this case, it's going to be this. This is the height of the prism. Okay, so to find the volume, I take the area of the base, which is 30, times the height of the prism, which is 6, and I get 180 cubic meters. All right. So Kyla, that is it for tonight. I've been on for an hour. So hopefully what I did for you was helpful. Um, of course, you can let me know if you need more help. I know you say you got a test coming up, but hopefully you'll be able to take what I gave you tonight and apply it to whatever your teacher gave you, and hopefully together between your teacher and myself you get an understanding of how to calculate the prisms and the pyramids when it comes to volume and surface area. So good luck to you on your test. I don't know when you're taking it, but good luck, and hopefully I was a help to you. So thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. I will see you guys on next Monday. Thank you for attending Mrs. Taylor's math class. Bye bye for now.